Hey there, welcome back at Season 2, Episode 13 / Season 3, Episode 1. I'm not sure if we're going to get to build the car and all that kind of stuff. So we're going to see kind of where this episode takes us. The biggest thing to take a look at is we've got William Channon, Daisy Parker, and Danny White all coming off contract, and we need to decide what to do. So let's take a look at William here. 16% marketability. He's good at feedback. He's 12. He's all right. He's not adaptable. He has really poor focus, and it's not improving very well. He's $221 a week, but if we actually use him, he's $6K a week because the driver responsible will pay us $215 if he participates in practice, or if he's in the race. If he's just in practice, it's half that. So he's done okay, right? Qualified 15th, 13th, 7th, 9th, 11th, 6th. He came in, what was it? 11th in the driver standings, which is okay. Falco came in, finished in 7th, did significantly better though. Look at the points difference, right? So my gut with William is we let him go. Like, we're probably going to let go of his race mechanic anyway, so it doesn't really matter because this is the guy that was like leaking stuff out of our facility, and we made him pay a $100,000 fine. So he's $6K a week. We're not going to find anybody at $6K a week. So I'm thinking we need marketability and all-around good driver, right? So let's take a look at our options. The top of our list is Eva Balassi, and she's incredible. And she's also incredibly expensive. I don't think we can afford her. She's $769 a week. And that's like on her current contract, which she probably means she was like $900,000 and like $1 million signing bonus and all this other stuff. So I don't think we're even going to try that. Same thing with Mia Holgerson. I've looked through these to kind of speed this episode up a little bit. $768. Just would love to have them, but super, super expensive. So let's go down a little bit. You got Barnaby White. 57% marketability because he has a famous father. Don't worry, daddy will sort it out. But it's more marketability and it's permanent. And Sherman is happy. Plus 10 permanent. That's quite nice, right? He got promoted last season with Skainstron. He's got net minus 15 on his mechanic relationship, so that's unfortunate. He's got some temporary stuff, like he went on a charity trip. It's only for 10 weeks. It's impacting his stats. And he's gone rogue and he won't take any orders for 7 weeks. By the time that's done, right, we'll be in the next season. But phenomenal feedback. I mean, if you compare him to William Channon, significantly better on braking, significantly better on cornering, significantly worse on smoothness, better on overtaking, significantly worse on consistency, better at adaptability, significantly worse on fitness, but fitness and focus much higher. So I'm thinking Barnaby's our choice. Let's go take a look at one more though. Artem Mikhailovich hates leading. He's good at feedback, giving me 20 feedback, and he's plus 20 marketability, 79%. So 59%, that's still better than Williams 16, right? If you compare them, same braking, pretty much same cornering, much worse on the smoothness, pretty nice bump there on overtaking, 50% of the consistency, about as adaptable, less fitness, much more feedback, and more focus. So I'm thinking, I wish I could compare Artem here to Barnaby. Like, that'd be nice if I could compare those two drivers. But I'm thinking Barnaby is going to be your choice, and we'll offer him a second driver option, like the second, instead of being a first driver, equal status driver. But he's also spoiled and has a famous father. So let's see. He got promoted and they dropped him. So morale's low. Okay, I just make sure. Let's go back and look at William here real quick. 211. He has no qualifying or race bonuses, but I'm okay with that because then that would mean we can coordinate that with sponsorship offers. 16% marketability. This guy's 57%, and it's not temporary. It's definitely 57%. That's quite an upgrade, right? 41% increase. My goodness. He's interested. Let's talk, son. Okay, already starting out more expensive than William. Right. My status isn't too important. Number 2 driver. Wages aren't very important to me. $252. Long-term contract. You're going to be cheap absolutely, we'll do a long-term contract. Signing on fee isn't very important. We'll give you 52.5. Come on now. Bonus size isn't very important. We'll give you like some ridiculous target. That's fine. If you finish 6th place, you've earned $36,000. Or if you qualify, yeah, 18 and 18. You know what I'm saying. Let's see what he says. We'll drop that in there. I'm also looking at mechanics because, sorry, I'm bouncing all over staff, Danny White. Performance is okay. Pit stops is okay. Reliability is he's 19,000 a race, which is, you know, quite nice. But he and William had the setback and all that kind of stuff, and he tried to steal from us, or was like leaking out, you know, team information or whatever. I'd love to get Francis West here, 41,000. I mean, in comparison, when you're talking about driver salaries, like, yeah, it's double what we're currently paying, but okay. And he's quite good. He's with a Wolfhagen, which is in the International GT. Medium tires run more slowly. Okay, brake and tire temperatures. That's okay. It's not a great... Neither of those are great bonuses, actually. I also looked at Wanda Adams because our other Albwin Nestler is really good on performance. So we need somebody good on reliability. She'd be an upgrade across the board, I think. Okay, let's look here. Sweet Spot is qualifying, blah, blah, blah. The nurse. Oh, we do like the nurse, don't we? We like the nurse quite a lot. Albin's again 20 performance, so Danny is the... The other option is Yusuf Cannon, who's got 13 reliability, good pit stops. Takes a little bit longer on the part fixes, but okay. And it is a little bit more expensive. Not a first choice, but refueling is faster. That's quite tasty, isn't it? Isn't it? Francis, because I'm not digging... I mean, we don't do medium tires a lot of times in our races, so that's usually not going to be worth it. And I'm not going after these three. If you're curious why I'm not clicking on it, I'm not going after those three because I don't want to pay to break the contracts. I don't think. Do I? Do I? Yeah, I don't think I want to break the contracts. Not about spending money on that. That seems quite poor. Yusuf's got the refueling. Okay, part fixes are worse. Sweet Spot. I do like the nurse, though, so that we can go less reliable on the parts. I do like that a lot. We'll approach interested. Boom! All right. Wages are important to me. Okay, you're making 39 right now. So let's count here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, up. Okay, 10. So that's sure. How about we give you a 10,000 per race, almost 11,000 per race. Okay, medium length contract, sure. It's a $35,000 buyout clause. We'll pay it. That's fine. I like a nice signing on fee. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sure. Bonus size is important to me. I'll give you a big bonus if we'll start qualifying really well, so we can take some higher sponsorship offers. I think that's fair. Let's see what we get going here. Let's see about that. Headquarters, 9 weeks away, my friends. That's exciting stuff. So, and then Daisy Parker, we're just gonna let walk. So we've got to find a replacement for $211 per race. Great at feedback, but $211,000 per race. Quite expensive. I was going to show you here. As a replacement for her, I have it written down. I'm thinking Jakob Vosu. 12 feedback, pretty similar feedback. Blah, blah, blah. But he's a pay driver. So 50% of the driver takes part in practice. That's $150,000. He's essentially free. That would save us, even if he goes to 200, right? He'd be $50,000 a week then if we used him in practice. compared to 211, that's saving us 150,000 a race. I quite like that. The other option I did look at, there's she's pay, but her feedback's much worse. She's cheaper, but her feedback's much worse. And then I looked at Jose Whiteman, who's great. He's all around, minus the cornering. But again, he's going to be just as expensive. He's not a pay driver. So I'm not trying to be greedy. I'm just saying, like, we need to work on the cash money so we can upgrade our buildings, so we can get, like, with better buildings, you can improve your driver ratings on, or your driver stats on certain things. Obviously, get better parts, and that's what's going to get us promoted. So I think I'm going to approach Jakob here. He's on 120. My status is fairly important, so he's going to say no. Okay, we're going to offer reserve driver. You're on 120. You get paid 150. Your contract's almost up. We'll just split the buyout. You know what? You can pay all that, 110, and then we'll just give that to you there. Bonus size is quite important to me. Again, if you're able to finish or qualify that high, then we'll start hitting sponsorship targets and we'll offer you some cash money. So that's what's going on there. Let's okay. Yeah, I understand contracts are running down. Jens Bergman. Yeah, quite. Oh yeah. We're not paying the. I'm just trying to say, like, with the team we have right now and the money we have coming in, it's more important to me to not pay out buyout clauses and to be able to reinvest that into buildings. And if we have to take another 2 seasons to get promoted, at least we've got the buildings in place to actually, like, have good parts, all that kind of stuff. So Carapaz finished. We're not building anything, my friends. Those are super reliable. Okay, have we maxed out the performance on everything? Okay, we could take some. That's still got a ways to go. So we're working on suspension. That's fine. Although that's an average part. I think we're going to drop that, and we're going to try and bump that engine up to 181 and take it with us, please. And does the reliability matter? I mean, sure, we'll add reliability onto those. For now, I just don't think it matters, personally. I could be wrong. I'm new to the game. Second season. Here we go. What's going on? We got mail. You've got mail. Prize money. Do not try to spend it all at once. Oh, yes. Maybe we can afford a buyout clause. Or just change my tune immediately, right? Get $9 million in the bank. Oh, manager of the season. We didn't get driver of the season. I don't know. Maybe it's because we were supposed to be in 8th and we ended up in 3rd. Maybe that's it. Rafael Rodriguez. Oh, okay. We're not going to spend all the money immediately. Passionate. Okay, morale. Fight with mechanic. Rival driver. Okay. He looks pretty tasty now, doesn't he? Pretty tasty. That's an expensive buyout clause, though. If I'm going to do that, I might as well go get one of the top dogs that we already scouted. Okay, replacing Tondello with the Rio de Janeiro GP and qualifying-based grids. Okay. Team Nordhagen have won promotion, and Skanstorm's coming right back down. Okay, yeah, we already talked about weight stripping. I don't need you to tell me again. Appreciate you. I'm just saying, if we go back to the favorites here, if we're going to pay a big buyout clause, we might as well save the buyout clause and hire her. Easy on fuel, is a racer, is super marketable. Let's look at the mechanic. You're not going to bring your mechanic with you. Soft tires, car condition. Those are nice little additions, to be fair. I'm just not digging the reliability. That's going to really slow us down on the part improvement. Okay, if we pay a $3 million buyout on somebody else over 10 races, that's $300. So definitely more expensive, but we do have the prize money, don't we? Don't we, my friends? Oh, I think we're going to try it. And they just got promoted, so she's probably going to say no. Right? Didn't they? No, she's already in the international. They won the international GT. Why would she drop down? That would be very, very crazy. Yeah, she's quite good. Let's find out. Not interested. Yes. Call me later, love. Yeah, call me. Yeah, international GT 10th. Okay. Bad at feedback, but you're a really good driver. Really, really good driver. But again, you're in the thing above us, and you have a buyout. Not interested. Who is the other one? No, I think, I'm good with who we've got lined up, to be completely honest with you. I mean, now that we've got cash money, that changes things a little bit. But not really. I'm happy with the people we've offered contracts to. We're working on the car in terms of the parts and the reliability on that. All that stuff. We're keeping it maxed out on performance. Let's see. We finished some scouting, but let's go to the contract for Barnaby. This is going to determine if we keep scouting. Right? I mean, we're going to keep scouting, but this is the most pressing thing, right? Okay. Terms not met. What's the button? Adjust. Okay, wages are very important to me. He's insulted. He's delighted with the bonuses. He's fine with being a number 2 driver. That's kind of important. So it's going to cost us more money, but I think if we can get a different reserve driver that's a pay driver, you're unemployed is what I'm shouting here. I'm only going to go 354. I think that's fair. You're unemployed. You're getting everything else you're happy with. We'll try that. Sergey Antonov. Not with that buyout clause. You look okay. Contract renegotiation. We do have some scouting slots open. Right. I'm looking for people. We'll start looking at 2018 contract end dates. Because then by the time, that'll start dropping down a little bit, is what I'm thinking. That's a huge buyout. My goodness, must be really good, right? Yeah, we've already scouted that. Right. Yeah, I knew that. I was just making sure you're paying attention there, watching me. These buyouts are huge. Huge. We'll just load that up here. Sponsors. Got 2 offers available here. $450 and then $85 per race for 4 races. That's going to be the better deal, isn't it? Versus $150. We'll wait. We always wait to have 3 offers. Hopefully, if we get another driver that's more marketable, we can get even better offers. Just saying. Oh, sponsor offer. Preseason. So this is going to be Season 3, Episode 1. Yeah, I knew that. Just seeing if you were paying attention. I have had a St. Bernardus ABT12, which is a 10% ABV beverage tonight. Right. Oh, 3 offers here, so I don't know if we're going to get any more. Yeah, we're never going to reach that. Oh, my. Northern Harbor, how you doing? 2nd or above, 6 races? Yeah, we're going to take that. There's no reason not to. We're never, it's going to be rare, I should say, that we're going to get 2nd or above. So you're telling me you're going to give me 1.25 and an extra 880 if we do it? Cash money in the bank. Thank you very much, my friends. So let's design the car. Okay, even more money. Money everywhere. Yes. So it's $16 million. We do need to save for buildings and parts, though. Because now we got factory 2, we can build the other buildings. So that's going to be important. My goodness, engine supplier. Not very improvable, very weak fuel efficiency. Let's just see, 4.3. Golly, that's all of the budget. Okay, we'll go weak and weak on the fuel. I think we're going to go essentially what we did. I don't like the very weak. That seems like a bad idea. 7.6. We're running out of monies. Brake supplier, very weak tire wear, weak tire heating, weak and medium. I think that's probably where. That's a lot, isn't it? That's a lot. Lots a lot, lads. 450. My goodness. I want to build a good car. I think it makes sense to build the best car, right? Okay, we used JP last time. Material supplier, we're using Morimoto. We used Morimoto last time. Fuel supplier was Oceana. We're doing the same thing we did last season. 10-1, 10-1, same car. Got us the third. I think with a better driver, we got a shot. So we're gonna drop the money into it. It's fine. Everything's fine. Interesting. Everybody wants to negotiate. Why you got a 101? Come on. Wanda Adams. Okay, not happy with anything. You're making 39. She's delighted with the offer, delighted that we'll pay it all. She's insulted by the sign-on fee. My goodness, Wanda, I'm so sorry. I'm only gonna do 2 more. Sure. You know what? Sign-on fee is only 1 time. You can take that. That's fine. I'll bump up the bonuses. It's only if we get 4th or above, though. So you take that and do with it what you want. Yakavosu. Okay. Neutral on some things. I don't know if I've had a neutral yet. Wages are important to me. You're gonna be a reserve driver. I'll drop you here. You're gonna cost us money, but we've got your paid driver, so that's fine. He doesn't want to be a reserve driver though, so it's kind of like this is probably gonna blow up on our face anyway. I mean, I'll bump this up again and see what happens. Okay, staff. Okay, there was one other paid driver. She wasn't nearly as good though. From a scout stamp. Oh, this is. I was like, that's all kind of strange, no, isn't it? Mia. She's cheap. It's a buyout clause, though. That's not exactly cheap. It's all gone wrong, my friends. Let's see what happens here. Barnaby, what's Barnaby saying? Come on down. Last chance. Wages are very important. Wages aren't very important to me. Then what are you upset about? What are you upset about? Wages aren't very important to you. I don't understand this game. I don't understand. I think he's better. 3 offers available. Okay, let's take a look here. Chic Airways, 450 up front, 85 per race. Maxwell's Beer, 150 per race. Rogerson Ales, 500 over 8 races. And as always, my friends, I'm whipping out the phone calculator. That's how I do things. Okay, 85,000 for 4 races is 340 plus 450 is, no, 340,000 plus 450,000, not $450 is 790. Okay, so 790 over 4 races is essentially 197.5 per race. It's pretty good. Okay, 6 for 150 is more money, but it's less per race. It's 150. And then 500 divided by 8 races is 62.5. Chic Airways, welcome to the team. Come on down. Come on down. Okay, Wanda, what's she want? Come on, Wanda. She wants to keep negotiating. You're neutral. What wages are important to you? You're neutral. We're giving you everything else. Sure. I mean, I can only give you one more. We might as well, right? Oh my goodness. I think we're going to run out of time here, and Channon's contract is gonna go up or go away. Sergio Valdez. Nope. Nope. Go back, please. Game. No way I'm signing a deal like that. Forget it. He doesn't want to be a reserve driver. Problems on the reserve driver front. Okay, so let's look here. I also looked at someone named Calvin Griffin. He'd be a good one to have from a feedback standpoint, but he's expensive. And then I showed you it's like Mia with a double I. Pay driver feedback. That'd really trash our feedback on races, though, but she's so cheap. She's so cheap. Right. And Jose Whiteman, who would be good to kind of stuff away in the... But he's already at equal status. He's not going to be happy if we put him not in a reserve slot. So I wish there was a way to sort. Like, that would be very nice. Specific ability. Okay, it'd be nice if you had the option of sorting by like a stat, like feedback or something like that. Or like only find me pay drivers. You know, that would be really convenient to have. Okay, equal status. Looking for a reserve driver. Anybody? Anybody want to be a reserve driver? Did we offer you a contract? I can't even remember. You could come be our reserve driver. I don't think he's going to want to do that. But he didn't race last season, right? Like you'd think. All right. Status isn't too important. Boom! Wages are fairly important. Even if you're the same cost. Even if you're the same cost. Let's look at... She's 211 with no other costs. 14. His feedback is 20 though, so he's quite good from a feedback standpoint. Sure, we're just throwing money away at this point, right? If you get into fourth, we'll throw some cash your way. Artem. Let's see what he says. Barnaby. Barnaby. What are you saying, Barnaby? Thomas is in her. Yes! Barnaby White. Come on down. Contract agreed. Okay, so we're going to replace William Channon, who's 221, and a paid driver, so he's like 6,000, with a guy who's 455. And... we're going to give him a small sign-on fee and some bonuses for finishing well. I think he's worth it, though. I really do think he's worth it. I wish I could see, but that'd be nice if you could just click straight on it rather than having to come back here. He's got great feedback. Focus. So now that would change things for the reserve driver where we don't need feedback. We just need like a wonder kid or somebody cheap that we can just park back there to save us some money. But yeah, I think we're going to take him and replace William Channon. Thank you, William, for your time. But it's time to go. Sign the deal. No, we're not getting rid of Falco. Get rid of William Channon. Oh gosh, we've increased our cost significantly. So we're up to $1 million per race. So we've got to make up $449,000 either through marketability, through sponsorship deals, or something. I'm curious to see what happens with our marketability. Because his marketability is 57%. Shannon's was, whatever, 11, 16, something like that. I wanted to stay and win things. Yeah. That's crying shame. I understand that. So, 211. We're trying to save costs now. Oh, it's painful. That's cost per race. Let's go. Reverse order. You're really bad, but it might... No, you've got a buyout clause. Why do people have to have buyout clauses, And he's already turned down the contract because he wants to be a... He wants to be a real driver. Okay, equal status, investment portfolio. Okay, why does it say driver reserve when he's equal status? Anybody know? Leave a comment if you do know, because I don't know. A piece of me is like, man, I should probably cut this out, blah, blah, blah. But, like, this is important, I think, to see. Like, this is kind of how the game is played. So, my goodness, well, you should just find another job. Go find another job. She's got some potential, but desired earnings, $500,000 for an extra 9 weeks. Seems good. Everybody else is under contract. Vanessa Silvieri. I really want, like, a wonder kid. Writing autobiography. Yes. Equal status, you're going to be expensive. Shoot. Do we keep her 211 with no race bonuses? She's not going to be driving in races. It doesn't matter, does it? Is there anybody else out there that's cheap that we could scout really quick? You got a buyout clause. But we would save that essentially 2 races. Wouldn't we? I think we're going to risk it. I think we're going to let not Vanessa, what's her name? Daisy Parker. Do we let her walk? I think we let her walk. He's decent. More marketable. Not gonna save us that much money. Everyone's expensive in this game. Let's scout everybody who's unemployed. We're gonna end up with somebody horrible. Can feel it coming. Wanda, what's she want? Yes, Wanda Adams. Come on down. So you're triple the cost on a cost per race over Danny White. 2-year deal, no buyout clause, payment from us. Sign-on fees, $135. Give you qualifying bonus. But you've got good reliability, decent performance. I think she's quite the upgrade compared to Danny here. Oh, and does it show? Sweet spot. Once we get to the nurse, that's freaking huge, is what we saw last season. So, all right. Sign the deal and let Danny White take a hike. That's what you get for stealing. You try and steal stuff out. See you later, Danny. All right, so new driver here, new mechanic. All we need now is a reserve driver. Anybody. Artem, come on down, son. Come on, Artem. You're next. You're next. Okay. Let's go back a little negotiating. Insulted by the cost per race. Insulted by the sign-on fee. Is fine to be a reserve driver. We're so increasing our costs. I do think he's a better driver than our current reserve driver. Like, he could, if someone got injured, he could come in. But, I mean, he's quite expensive, eh? Just got it. 6 more days. Come on, anybody. Anybody. Falco's auditioning for films plus 20 marketability for 20 weeks. That's pretty good. Although, by the time 20 weeks comes around, it'll probably be the next season, but not enough to where we would need a new sponsorship offer. Daisy, we'll see. Your marketability is terrible. And you're rather expensive-ish. Expensive-ish? 13 hours on Constantine, I think is what it said. Come on. Be a good reserve driver that gets paid. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yeah, you're not. You're not what we're looking for. You're not what we're looking for. Maybe Artem is going to come through. Bindu Giuliani. Really bad fitness. But... oh, he would take less money, too. But he's got a buyout clause. $3 million. Artemis says, no thanks. So we're currently without a reserve driver. We're going to put an ad in the paper. Anybody? Anybody? Grand Slam Autosport is where Daisy goes. GT Talent says she's a reserve driver. How much is she getting paid? $185, so she took less money. Maybe we've made a mistake. Maybe we should have... oh, Silvieri's been snapped up. Diaz. You want to come be a reserve driver, son? You pay the buyout? Yeah. No, we're not paying $2.5 million for +1 fuel efficiency. Not even close. Oh, this is painful. William Evans. It's so bad. Oh, it's so bad. We don't have a reserve driver. We're going to offer her and maybe use her in practice. That's going to impact our... not interested. Okay. All right. Enjoy. I was going to say not even really use her. I mean, we could use her in practice. That's just going to impact your getting your setup on the car right, you know? Eduardo. Looking for somebody paid. Right, his feedback. Okay, you got potential. Lots of potential. Feedback's not great. Is that worth it? Pay the buyout. Probably give a nice raise. But super marketable. Could improve, I'm guessing, a lot. Looks like decent-ish. Has a test track, okay. Maybe. Equal status. I don't think he's going to want to do a reserve. Right. 83, so what, it's like 150. If we could save 70,000 per race, 10 races, that'd pay for the buyout clause. Sure. Status is important, so you're not going to take this job. Wages are fairly important. You're on 83. I'm doubling your wages. Person pays a lot. You do that, that'd be better. I'll give you... We'll start here. I'd like a nice signing on fee. Bonus size is quite important. Sure. So he's not going to take that though, because he doesn't want to be a reserve driver. You goodness gracious. I think I don't want to just rush into this and just hire anybody. So we're going to keep scouting. I'm doubling your wages. Yeah, we're gonna walk. Yeah, we're not. We're not. Yeah, there's no point in that, really, right? So here's where I'm at right now. Adapt parts now. Car design. Okay, so they're still working on that. Got more scouting done. His neck's broken. Great. Fernand Prato. He's a number 2. He's not gonna want to come. I mean, I'm not blaming anybody. If you're already a number 2, why would you leave, right? I just want someone cheap. Somebody cheap. Has it happened? Okay, Edwards. You are quite the expensive reserve driver, sir. Mentor, entourage. He's got a lot going on. I can't afford that buyout. Nope. Factory's done in 4 days. With 2 more scouts, and then I think we're going to have to call it an episode and hope we can find somebody in the meantime. Yes. Yes. We finally got a factory. I'm not going to do anything else until we figure out. Okay, we're not doing that. Design center, what's that do? Part design time. So now we can do a staff center, driver fitness improvement focus, and improve staff stats. That's quite nice. It's 5 million. Scouting. More unscouted drivers from different championships. The variety of drivers also improves the each upgrade. That's nice, but it's a third of our cash balance. Forecasting for rain and all that good stuff. Test track. Unlocks the great engine, cornering and overtaking improvement. 8 million. Okay, great gearbox, smoothness and consistency, and then brakes, driver braking, and that's 8. So that's the cheapest of the upgrades. I think we need to wait to figure out how much we're going to pay in buyout costs for our reserve driver and what they're going to cost per race, and then figure and then look at our drivers here to see like what their gaps are. Right? So like overall pretty good, could work on his fitness, right? Okay, cool. Barnaby needs to work on his fitness as well. So do we go to the thing that gives the fitness improvement, right? To give them that. Corning is 12 and 15. Okay. Do we look at consistency and adaptability? Do we go for that building next? So that's what we'll do. I've rambled on. This is almost 45 minutes long. I apologize it's been so long, but I want to show you what I was kind of going through as we're trying to figure this out. Smash a like on it. Subscribe if you're new. And we'll see you in the next episode. Make sure you join our Discord. Links in the description. We'll see you in the next one.